Following two stories about how ICE and federal enforcement are affecting DMV communities, one in D.C., the other in Montgomery County.
We begin in D.C., where parents are pushing back after troops and federal agents were seen outside a neighborhood school.
That protest comes after National Guard members and federal agents were spotted near Wheatley Education Campus in Northeast D.C.
And that's where we find our Jess Arnold this morning with more on the community's concerns. Jess, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, well, the protesters who were out here at Wheatley Education Campus yesterday say that this is intimidating, having these National Guard troops nearby to students and their families that are bringing them here to school, particularly if they come from an immigrant family. And so they are wanting to push them out, push them away here. And they say this could even get to the point of impacting enrollment.
No one supports a nearly permanent military occupation of a U.S. community.
A Brookings Institution study found that D.C. has one of the highest shares of U.S. citizen children whose parents have been detained by immigration enforcement during President Trump's crackdown. Part of the local surge in National Guard troops is here in the Trinidad neighborhood, where Wheatley is and where the population is 64% Black and 10% Latino. They're also focused on Anacostia, which is 91% Black, all to reduce crime, according to the Joint Task Force commander. Now, this summer, the Center for American Progress published a report saying the deployment has not helped to reduce violent crime, which D.C. police data shows is actually up 5% from the same time last year. Right now, there are about 4,600 National Guard members patrolling D.C. who are coordinating with MPD. After neighbors noticed troops staging in school parking lots, D.C.'s Deputy Mayor of Public Safety and D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton told the JTF that they are only allowed to stage at D.C. government-owned properties with authorization from district leaders, and that schools and rec centers are not currently authorized.
Troops should not be parading around our young people or our teachers.
We're expecting an update today from that Joint Task Force interim commander. This morning, we're actually going to have someone there to ask them questions, so we'll have an update for you later on. Now, in terms of these protests, Free DC, the group that organizes many of them, says they will continue organizing them until the National Guard leaves the district. Wisdom.
You know, when you think of it, too, this is the second year in a row, school year in a row, where federal agents have been patrolling as kids are walking to school. Right. Jess Arnold for us this morning. Thank you.